Asibitutu lives in Robochi, Federal Capital Territory. She is a 70-year-old woman who has lived half of her life, literally 35 years, with leaking urine.
My name is Asibitutu from Rubochi Federal Capital Territory. I'm 70 years old and I've been leaking urine for over 35 years now. I started leaking urine after the birth of my second child because my labor was prolonged and I was taken to Kefi Hospital where I was delivered. I was able to give birth to 3 other children while still leaking urine. In total, I have given birth to 5 children, but it's only one that is left alive. My husband left me since the birth of my last child because he can no longer tolerate my condition. I could no longer go to social gatherings due to the smell of the urine and also fear of stigmatization. If I must go, I would have to put rags on my private parts to hold the urine. I was opportune to attend the town hall meeting organized by SFHF and CBM, where my details were obtained. I was mobilized to Kwale General Hospital by a community health action team and I was operated upon and the surgery was successful. I want to thank SFHF and CBM for bringing a smile to the face of an old woman.
Women's Health Project is a project funded by CBM International that is targeted at prevention and treatment of obstetric fistula. Survive Fistula Healthcare Foundation is implementing a 1-year disability-inclusive pilot project aiming at demonstrating the burden of obstetric fistula and promoting access to and utilization of maternal health and fistula care services in rural communities within the Federal Capital Territory. Abigail David, Fidelsi Kazim, Akmajishi and Tukura were also repaired through the Women's Health Project.
My name is Fidelsi Kazim. I'm from Niger, but I'm married in Kwaita, Federal Capital Territory. I was pregnant and unable to put to bed, so I was taken to Kwale General Hospital, where I was operated upon. After which, I developed the problem, leaking of urine. So I was called that an organization, SFHF and CBM, are going to be doing free fistula surgeries for victims. I went there and I was operated upon. Now, I'm no longer leaking urine and I'm happy. I thank them all for what they have done. My name is Akpajesi N. Tukura. I'm from Kuala Labata, Federal Capital Territory. I'm 44 years old. I had a problem with my private part. Whenever I squat to urinate, something unusual comes out. So I was called upon by an organization, SFHF and CBM, that they are about to carry out free surgeries. So I was operated upon and now I no longer have all the symptoms and I have been discharged home. I just came back for follow-up. Also, I want to thank SFHF and CBM for what they have done in my life. May God bless them. My name is Abigail David and I'm from Robochi, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. I'm 25 years old and I was pregnant and unable to put to bed. I was taken to the hospital. Thereafter, I was referred to another hospital where I was operated upon. After the surgery, I started leaking urine and I could not go out to church or to other social activities. I was told that SFHF and CBM are coming to do free interventions in Kwali, and I came and I was operated upon. I no longer leak urine, and I'm very happy. Thank you.
Metro Stella Okafor. I work in female gynae unit in Kwali General Hospital, Kwali FCT, Abuja. So I want to give thanks to NGO Survive Fistula Healthcare that came here to work on our patients, the women in rural area, in collaboration with CBN. So these clients, they are 16 days post-op today. They had the surgery, and a day after the surgery, of course, there was no any complications. Vital signs were okay. They were properly managed. The input and output was okay, and the care of the perineum, care of the urinary catheter. There was no kinking. The urine was flowing very well. Perhaps they did excellently well, and they have all recovered perfectly well. Some have been discharged. Some are still in the hospital. They can ambulate. In fact, they are doing well.
My name is Dr. Halima Bello Lawal. I am a consultant obstetrician gynecologist. I am also a fistula surgeon. Most of the patients or community members are not aware that fistula can be repaired or can be repaired here in Abuja. So we do have cases that have to go far looking for repairs of fistula, where to get surgeries done, or looking for where to get free surgeries to be done. And luckily for us, one of these days, we were approached by Survive Fistula Healthcare Foundation, SFHF, who is being supported by CBM. And they approached us and told us their mission, which is to get women that are suffering from fistula repaired for free, without any payment. We were actually excited at that, and we took up the request. We now had a screening session where we screened, I think, about 6-7 patients that came around from different communities. We screened them and we found 6 eligible for surgery. However, 4 turned up for the surgery, and the following week we did the surgery. Myself and Dr. Saad Idris, who is a more senior fistula surgeon, a trainer in fact, who trained me to fistula. So we now took these cases and repaired them. They were repaired, and so far they are on the ward and they are doing very well, moving around and feeling very comfortable. They are so happy. And we here in Kwali General Hospital, we really give our appreciation to SFHF, who is being supported by CBM, and we really implore them to continue to assist this hospital. This is just the beginning, I believe, having such a pooled effort to start with.
My name is Mrs. Peters Ogunwanido. I'm happy to be the executive director of the organization. Survive Fistula Healthcare Foundation is a non-governmental organization incorporated in Nigeria, whose aim is to meet the reproductive and maternal health needs of women and girls, with special focus on prevention and management of obstetric fistula. The organization was established in 2016, fully incorporated by the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, and governed by a board of experienced trustees since 2018. The vision is contributing to the creation of society where no woman or girls is left behind or at risk of preventable maternal death or disability. Our mission, of course, is to promote girls and women's rights and access to quality sexual and reproductive health, including fistula care, through support of sustainable evidence-based health system and community mobilization and sensitization approaches. Looking at sexual reproductive health issues concerned, the organization is looking at maternal deaths, maternal morbidities, fistula, uterine prolapse, unwanted pregnancy, unsafe abortion, cervical cancer, and harmful traditional practices, including FGM, sexual violence, rape, gender-based violence, GBV, and even we are looking at girl child education, where the girls should go to school and delay marriages. These are the things we are looking at, including FGM in Nigeria today. That is female genital mutilation or cutting, which is part of or indirect causes of fistula in Nigeria. And the organization is ready to assist the poorest of the poor to ensure that we put smiles onto their faces. And with the assistance of able hands and experienced staff, I think the sky is our limit.
My name is Dr. Amodo Abiodun. I'm the project manager for Survive Fistula Healthcare Foundation. In 2019, we started the implementation of the Women's Health Project that in the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. It is a comprehensive, disability inclusive project that is funded by CBM International. The project aimed to prevent and treat obstetric fistula. Fistula is a debilitating medical condition in women and girls. Usually follows neglected prolonged obstetric labor and is characterized by urinary or fecal incontinence with other multiple psychosocial consequences like depression, suicidal intent, social withdrawal, increasing poverty, and sometimes divorce. Women's Health Project brings hope and happiness and restore the dignity of these women. We do this by mobilizing them for treatment in designated health facility where they can have a quality fistula surgery. In FCT, we were able to mobilize 6 clients with this condition and we were able to successfully repair 4 out of these clients. We paid for the fee for the surgery. We also provided the consumables needed for the surgery as well as the drugs. And in addition, we provide 3 square meals for this client throughout the 1-month stay in the hospital and also provided transportation support for these women to bring them to the facility, and we actually support transporting them back after the successful treatment. Welcome to SFHF.